Welcome to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and the home of the Central Michigan Chippewas, and it looks as if we are due for a full house as we have a terrific game in store. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes. Squaring off with another team from the back, the Central Michigan Chippewas. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, and David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Kent State's offense will take the first swing of the game. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
Fires to the right. He makes a catch. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to it. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and they forced the incompletion.
They're setting up the screen. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Feelings, a shot toward the end zone. And that pass picked off.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end and just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
First down here for the offense. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. The Chippewas will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Lavis. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good. That pick, forget about it, move on, play the next play.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's got it on the right. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Unloads to the right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's McCray.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver of the middle of the field.
On 3rd down, going up top. He caught it. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kent State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Kent State, 7, Central Michigan.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Looking to throw, it's Lavis. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this defense.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window. And you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
This time he's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Chippewas will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Line gets set, first down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Chippewa. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play call. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going for the big play. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. All kinds of running room. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying play action. Fires into the end zone. And that pass intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. And the Chippewas want to move quickly. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He makes a grab. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Been set on 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Labus. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Chippewas will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block, it's McCray. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll run it to the right side. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Connection to the right.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Bailey. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. They'll go with a direct snap. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Golden Flashes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score Kent State 14, Central Michigan.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
2nd down coming up. Looking to pass, it's Labus. Finds his man down the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Got his man to the left. Got a lot of running room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
Out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down.
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Fisher. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route.
Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Lavis. Coming after him. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here on 3rd down. And they'll take a knee. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors. The offense lining up for a first down play. Going to the run to start this 2nd half. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. They're bringing heat. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. The fair catch called for and made. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut. He's going to let it go. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw. It's Ulatowski. He's got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Golden Flashes look to keep this drive humming. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Bailey.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catches, big fella.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Buys a little time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Kent State. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
Number 22.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Ball State took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Cardinals that fired on all cylinders. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Chippewas come to the line in the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He'll ride his man on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to throw. It's Labus. Got his man in the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. They'll try to snap it quickly.
The slant route is such a versatile route, right? You can throw it against man coverage, zone coverage, third and short, third and medium. It works against a lot of different defenses, and this guy loves throwing.
They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? He sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. The give to the tailback. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Makes the grab, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Off the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Absolutely perfect. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. catch in the middle. It's Fisher. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Gulitowski trying to get to him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the give off the left side. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead.
28, Central Michigan.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. DB's right up on the receivers. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Quarterbacks work so hard on those mechanics, but sometimes things start moving fast and they get away from it.
But it does, and when you get on that back foot, a lot of times that ball's going to drift, and you're not coming through the target, so you're not putting enough.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Gulitowski. Fires to the big fella.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Getting some heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quick completion on the out.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
On 4th down, going to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. 1st down here for the offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Golden Flashes have pushed it inside the 20. To the air, it's Ulatowski. Lets it fly. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Kelly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Chippewas moving quickly to the line.
You know, I think at this situation in the game, trailing like they are with only a couple of minutes to go, short throws aren't going to get it done. You're going to have to be a lot more aggressive if you want to give yourself a chance to win this game.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Measures and picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Linebackers trying to... The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Kelly. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Completion a little short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. They're going to throw it.